All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome to the video. So this is going to be a 3 or 4 game session of the M41, the premium M41 90GF. This tank has been giving me a lot of issues, man. We have 61 battles in it, and I'm averaging a 48% win rate. Last night, I started, I think, at like a 51 or 52% win rate. So obviously when you're playing only 61 battles, you know that one battle will basically change this number by like a whole percent, right? Maybe sometimes more, depending on the maths, right? But obviously, like, we've won only about half of our battles in this vehicle, and it's been rough, man. Like, I just have not been getting any type of good games where I can do at least like a good amount of spotting, right? We're averaging 1,346 damage in this vehicle, and compared to the Hawk 30, I don't think that's bad at all. This thing does have a little bit more DPM, I think, than the Hawk 30, but the gun isn't quite as accurate, though the aiming time is also really good as well. So, like, to me, this thing it's literally the Hawk 30. It's just a different tank design. It's literally the exact same freaking thing. And I've told you guys this. The Hawk 30 looks like it has a little more view range, but I think my crew's a little more stacked. You know, like, we don't have full brothers in arms here. We do have that here. So, like, but these are literally the exact same tank, man. The HE is ridiculous on both of these vehicles. It has the same pen, the same damage numbers. And they're both German tanks, right? So I guess that, like, kind of makes sense. This is kind of like, I don't, you guys can quote me on the, or don't quote me rather, but like, you guys can correct me rather on the history. But this is an American tank that was probably taken over by the Germans and then designed, like put back into battle, but like the Germans had their own touch on it. That's what it feels like to me. It's the M41 Bulldog with Hawk 30 gun, basically. Like, I don't know how else to like go into detail about this, but that's just how I feel. Again, correct me on the, I know in here it even says like the history of the vehicle, but I'm not gonna like go into all that. Like, maybe I'll look, if I'm really that curious, I'll look at it myself. But anyway, this tank has just been giving me so many issues, man. Like, we have a 53% win rate in the Hawk 30, and we're averaging less damage. I don't know about my spotting. Let's take a look at the spotting. 1,140 is my assist number. I'm just going to take me a while to find the M41. And in this one, we are averaging 1146. So it's like, right, I just don't get it, man. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm playing it any worse than the Hawk 30. I think it's just a numbers game, right, guys? We need to have more battles in this vehicle to really get a decent win rate. And even then, like, 53% win rate is kind of low for me. It's weird how, like, the 3 tanks that I feel like I play the best, the LT-432, the Hawk 30, and the M41, all of these have low win rates for me. Like, I don't get that. Like, the even 90, I'm at 57%, which is basically my win rate. It's like 56% and some change. 56% in the bat chat. Like, I don't get this, man. This tank's kind of OP. I have a 63% win rate in it over 16 battles. That's a heavy. So, I don't know. Maybe it's partially me. I'm not playing the game as much anymore. I've been trying to mark this thing, and it just has not been going well. Anyway, I know this has been a long intro, guys, but overall, just to get into the tank, you can see my crew here, pretty stacked, almost full brothers in arms. Again, good aiming time on this gun, good dispersion. The gun depression is not great. The DPM, though, is really good. The view range is good. The concealment's kind of bad, but that's to be expected with a tank like this. And let's get into the games. Now, I haven't warmed up at all. I'm just noting this for you guys because a lot of times, like, when I don't warm up, my games can be pretty bad. So we're going to try and see what we can do. And I'm trying to utilize the HE in this vehicle as much as I possibly can. And this is usually the issue, is I get like freaking Tundra and crap. But if you can utilize the HE effectively, you know, you might have a much better time with a vehicle like this compared to something like LT-432 that just doesn't have the HE pen and damage, right? The damage actually isn't that bad on the LT-432, but I think the HE penetration is like 40, 50, something like that. So I'm going to go over to the hill. It depends, man, on how I'm feeling. In this tank, I kind of don't feel like poking this, so I'm going to follow the G-Sor and hope that, say, like the M41 Bulldog, or I think they had did they have a Borisk? Yeah, I saw the Borisk here. I'm going to hope that one of them is rushing the hill and we get that side shot and we hit him for 320, like basically in the face, right? That's the hope. But we'll kind of see how this goes. I'm already spotted, which to me would tell me that the M41 or a light tank is likely sitting right here. Yeah, and there's the Borsk. So that's what we gather from that, and from knowing that Sixth Sense went off. And this is why I tell you guys, always use Sixth Sense as like a map so you can determine where people are, right? Just based on using the Sixth Sense. You don't have to do anything else. You just use the Sixth Sense to determine that. And so I absolutely know that someone with at least decent view range is sitting there. Again, we don't have a lot of concealment in this vehicle, so we have to remember that. I know the Panther is kind of trying to do something similar to me. I'm waiting for one of these guys to get spotted. And we're just going to hold this line right here. Hopefully it'll be the RHM, because I still have my HE loaded. Boris is sitting in the back here, so he's no longer there. And if we don't get this shot, then we'll move on and go somewhere else. But it's Tundra, man. Like, we need to let people win the map and stuff like that. Bulldog might come around. Let's see if he comes around. Just got to be careful here. Just kind of trying to make sure I can get safe if I get spotted here. Okay, Bulldog is coming around to the middle. I can try and challenge this guy, I think, from here. Okay, I'm lit again. It's fine. I think it might have even been the RHM that spotted me. It's very possible. Getting lit again, man. Wild. I would have thought that this, like, rock here would have given me enough cover from him. But he's got to be sitting up there, man. He's got to be. Could also have been the Kunze Panzer that lit me there. So just a lot of stuff going on here. I'm trying to figure out where we can support this team, man. It's always very, very tricky. I think actually we can go after this Bulldog. This is what happens to me on this map, is like when we win the hill, or like the game is kind of close, I don't know what to do for like the first 5 minutes of the game. And so here now the T-54 is pushing up. Now we gotta come over here and help the UDES. I don't think we'll be spotted from all the way back here. I want to sit like right here. And if these guys both go to flank, we should have shots. Okay. Eliminate the Bulldog. And now I think we can have the backside of the T-54 as well from here. Looks like SU-101 is going to push this guy. I'm going to help him. Okay, K-91's also coming around. I think they got this covered. I think these boys are A-okay here. Okay, good. Okay. I'm just kind of playing a support role. I definitely think I can be more involved here, but I'm trying to be very careful about where I'm poking, etc. Just like to sit on some of these corners sometimes and just kind of wait. Like, this game is very close, man, and I just feel like we have a lot of people on the hill. I don't know where else I can really put myself right now that's safe. Like, we can try and maybe play the mid. I just don't know how exactly that's going to go. I don't want to get whacked by the RHM, so... going to start experimenting in this area. It might be risky, but at this point I'm willing to kind of take the risk. I normally do not make this play, so this is kind of risky, man. But I am thoroughly trying to get involved here. We did get the spotting on the 263 at least. I'm really trying to get involved in this game, man, because we've been kind of absent for the first like 6 minutes of this game or so, right? So let's try and push in now as the numbers are dwindling. Let's kind of see if we can find this RHM. He might have moved back to, like, if I had to guess, A3, A4 area. Just kind of trying to figure out where all these guys have gone. Okay, there's the AMBT. I'm spotted. Good, getting some spotting on the AMBT. We're just looking for this RHM, man. I think he's probably back here in like A3, A4, if I had to guess. Okay, he's here. I hit him with AG. He's waiting for me to repoke. I'm not going to do so. He's going to get hit by G-Sor. Someone. I don't want to poke out and get hit by this guy. He's waiting for me. He's still targeting me. Good, beautiful. Foch and Su-130 were both back there. That's why I'm so cautious about these areas, guys, you know? I'm just going to go for the Borsk. Probably put a clip into me, but that's fine. I want to get after this guy and I'll start eliminating like the places he can go, really. Yeah, now he has to run this way. He's got no choice. Okay, we're going to hit him, and now Conway's going to rush him. He's got nowhere to go, man, so he's running into enemies either way. Okay, beautiful. 1,098 damage, 424 assists. That was like a freaking 9-minute game, and we only did like 1,500 combined. So this is what I mean with this tank, man. It's just like, partially me, right? Like, you could watch anyone else play this game, and they probably could have easily got 2K combined plus, you know, if they're better than me. But like, for your casual player who, like, I don't play a lot of tanks anymore like I used to, like, I'm okay with 1,500 combined, right? But the reality is that's not going to get me the second mark. So, decent game. Let's get into the second one. I think my property manager texted me, so let me just check this. Okay. I apologize, guys. Just a slightly important text. I'm trying to get a new dryer here. Our dryer's starting to go. We actually rented it with the management company, so... Okay. So I'm going to let the even go over here. Standard B is kind of trying to cut. It's fine. Let the even kind of go over here. I'd rather get here. Spotting the Senlik. Go to my typical position. Senlik is really pushing in here. Gonna hit him. Unfortunately, I think it goes into the turret where he has a little bit of armor. Very aggressive play by the Senlek, but it is kind of countering what I wanted to do. So M41 hasn't even been hit yet. I'm surprised. I don't want to take my tank over here because I feel like it's just really risky. This is also risky, though. Okay, hit the M41. This is why I don't go here, man. Because I know he just made like a pretty stupid poke, but like I just do not like going over there. Okay, I'm back down. Probably lit. Yeah. Spotted the Cobra in the back. Even goes down. We have to try and counter this a little bit. I'm going to do so. Come over to where the bee and tortoise are. We have enough firepower here, I think, where we'll be okay for a little bit at least. They did send a good amount of people this way, but I need to put myself here with the CVS in order to counter this, I think. This is risky, man, because like the way you poke this, you have to go way up into the bushes and expose your tank. I wish they would just put the bush line like here. You know? This is risky, dude. Poking like this. Not really a fan. That's why I don't go out there, though. You guys see how quick the even died? I mean, he could have made a mistake, but still, man. That's why I don't go out that way. Like, I'm just very careful about the plays I make. And I think I'm even going to be more cautious about this. And just start to get, like, to where the Conway is and just provide, you know, like, cover fire, basically. Okay, get the IS. Let's see if we can get one into the E4. Okay. I'm just trying to eliminate HP here. They have a lot of it and we don't. T30. Eliminate the IS-6. You guys see why I play the way I play, man? Like, we could have certainly been more aggressive here. I'm sure a player that's really good at this game could have played this better, but it's like the reality of it, man, is like, we lost this side of the map in like 3 minutes. Nice shot. I'm just waiting to see where this M41 is. He has really good view range if he's running CVS. I don't want to get outlit, so I'm just going to wait here. But we also lost the West. So it's like, you know, anyone can sit in this game and blame the light tank. Like, you know, Whirls, you weren't aggressive enough. But the reality is, like, there's no way, even if I was on the front lines, that I would have made any difference here, you know? Like, it's just the way the game is, man. Like, they outplayed us severely on both sides of the map, and we're just going to have to kind of wing it from here, man. Like, I don't even want to run away because I feel like the M41 is probably, like, in here by now. So, sit here, wait for them to push. I have the CVS. Just trying to get as much spotting as we can out of this as these guys push up. You guys gotta hit these shots, dude. That's fine. I'd like to eliminate the M41 because he's going to be the biggest threat here. Yeah, I made a big mistake there. I just came out too far. Okay. There's the Char. Good. I need to get in an actual bush. Okay. Actually, because the Char was eliminated, we might actually... If the T-30's on cap, let's see if we can spot him at least. Let's try this. This is really risky, though, because of the angle, right? I'm not even the one spotting this guy. Can they hit this guy? Come on, come on, come on. I'm going to take this shot through the bush and hope I'm not lit. Good. And we have the T-95. And it's just me. This will be tricky. Okay, that resets the cap. Damn, I did get lit. Okay, good game, man. I give it my best shot, guys. I mean, we did get a reset on the cap. We got lit running away from the T-95, and it's like, there's just no map left to work with, really. So we did get 3 kills out of this, though. I mean, it is what it is, man. You know? I think we gave it our best shot, but again, I'm no Unicum player, guys. So, but like, I don't think there's any way this was winnable. If you kind of get what I'm saying, like, we're trying to make up for too much, and maybe at like tier 5 in my little Covenanter, I might be able to do this, but yeah, not gonna happen in like an 8-9 game or whatever. So overall, we're playing it pretty well, though. Those 2 battles. I mean, we have a what did that say? 9200 WTR, which is more than I thought it would be, based on the score. It says here 9260, which is about where I'm at. I'm like 9300 and some change. So that second map, it was going to be the map where like we were going to get some spotting, and we got slaughtered, man. So now it's a situation of like, we're trying to turn 2 city maps into damage games, and while this tank is really good for that, like, I need spotting, man. I really need spotting damage to get this mark. This still says tested map. Like, are they going to officially put this new feature because it's like been like that for like what, 6 months now, where they like destroy part of the map? Are they actually going to like officially put that into the game? It's because it still says tested map. Okay, let's see if we can get an easy, quick shot on someone that's maybe trying to go this way. We're looking for the evens, maybe, or something like that. Let's see. I don't have CVS, so... Evens making a quick pass. He sees nothing, so I'm going to go over here. I don't waste a lot of time doing this, because I know people get here pretty quick. But I want to be over here. Come down. Come around, slide in here, and I don't poke until I know I'm not lit, right? I make sure I'm not lit, and then I poke. Slowly but carefully. And just kind of hang out here, see what my team is going to do. Our lights seem incapable of spotting. It's fucking Runeberg, dude. Learn the game. Like, learn the game, dude. Okay, I'm gonna cross, see if I'm spotted. I am. So when I do this, it tells me that there's very likely an even 90 sitting like right here, right? So this is just like, again, using Sixth Sense as a map. So I think there's an even right here. I think. I could be wrong. Okay. I would like to start extending a little bit and hit this salad. Okay. Good. Sue goes down. Where did this cheese sword go? He's running away? Okay. And I will too. Okay, spotted again. So let's come all the way back. There's the Persian. Su-130 might have actually had a shot there. It didn't look like he was ready. I still think this boy is like right here, man. I really do. I think the even is like right there, dude. Okay, I could be wrong. He might have moved. That's where I would be. So that's why I'm stating it, guys. You know, it's like, I just kind of, I have a good feeling. Pershing's pushing up now. We have the numbers in the city, so I'm not like overly concerned. We're definitely going to win this game. At least we should. Just waiting for this Pershing to like make a mistake, maybe. And just kind of hang out. There's no rush, you know, kind of wait for the city to push. Okay. I'm going to make this pass one more time. I'm not lit. It's like, I think the even is there, or was there, and now he moved. That's what I think. I'm going to push all the way in. Slide in here. Still not spotted. Saladin's here. Kind of forgot about him. It's fine. I'll take one more. Never mind, I have the DPM. Freaking brilliant. I love this tank for DPM. I think I can actually poke out enough on this even. Oh, man, dude. These things are invisible. Like, without getting hit by the standard tank destroyer positions, because they're probably like a little... Yeah, exactly. Okay. Now the even. Beautiful. Now we're just going to go for it. I'm going to start chasing this even. There's just the Lorraine back there now at this point. He could even be like... Actually, no, the city's pushed in so fast. I was going to say this guy could be perhaps like back in here, but they were already there. I knew he was going to dodge me. I'm like, no way this guy's dumb enough to ram me in an even. Now we're just gathering some damage. Good, 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 good. Raise PP on this guy. 2295 damage, 79 assist, guys. And that's how we get it done. All that damage came at the end. using the HE. So you guys see like why I play the way I play, man. You guys don't have to play like me. You guys can even say, Whirls, but we don't think you play well. I mean, there's a lot of people that have shit on me in my comment section. Whirls, you're too passive. Whirls, you're ass. I'm like, fair enough, man. I don't really care because I'm not trying to make a living off of content with this game. It's just for educational uses, right, for you guys. We'll play one more just because I think we're at 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna regret this, man, because it's been a decent session. We're at a 9776 WTR, averaging 1500 damage and 400 assist, and I think that third game really boosted our overall score because we got good damage. But all that being said, guys, I would like to play one more for you. Let's do Fisherman's Bay. I don't have an option, but let's do Fisherman's Bay. North spawn. We'll see how it goes. This is all 8 game. They have an even 90. He's anonymized. I'm not going to get crazy. I like going right here, so I'm just going to ping that. Driving to position. And from this area, man, when you're faced with an enemy like an even 90, he's going to outspot you every time. So if this guy decides he's going to go into the opposite bush line, that's like literally 20 meters south of this location, then we're going to proxy each other, right? It's actually about 60 meters because it's just outside of proxy range, but if you both have CVS, you will both spot each other. I think even with the even 90, you'll still spot them, right? But if this guy goes like here, that could change things. So let's see where this guy goes. And there's definitely outcomes that lead to me getting spotted and him not getting spotted. And that's why I'm just very careful about this, man. Like I don't stay there. It makes me nervous. But I would like to counter him if he tries to go into this bush line right here. And again, you can see it's just out of render, right? So that's why if you have CVS and the enemy doesn't, you can actually outspot someone in this area. Even though it looks like it's only like 10 meters, this is like 60 meters in the game from right here to this bush line. Yeah, we all do. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to move because they want me to spot over here. No one is over here, which is a big problem. I'm not a fan of going here, but I'm just going to do it because the team is requiring me to do so. At this point, I have to do this. So, we're going to spot the Lorraine. It's going pretty well. Okay, just missed the shot in the T-44, but I had to make this adjustment, right, guys? We had nobody go to this area. The Borsk, I feel like, should be here. You know, we do have only heavies, really, and TDs, so... like, it is what it is, man, but I usually don't like this location because the bushes are very weird here. You've heard Steel Guts talk about it, and in fact, he even went into a training room with one other streamer, I can't remember who it was, and they were testing this, and, like, the bushes are just fucking broken over here. So that's why I don't really like going over here. But the team was requiring me to do so. I looked at the map, and I'm like, that's a good call out by this guy. There's literally no one here. I'm going to need to spot this area of the map. So, quick adjustment. Even's now going to push over here. I'm kind of just poking to see who else is here. Good. Clean up the Lorraine, and that's why I was poking both bushes, both sides. And now I think we're going to get out of here, and I'd like to return to my initial spot. I don't want this even getting too comfortable. And I don't want all these guys getting too comfortable over here. But it was a really good call out by that guy, because I wasn't even really looking at that. So let's come up right here. Even 90's kind of pushing. Yeah, and this is kind of why I didn't want to move, but it's all good. We're going to lose this side of the map. We're going to adjust to that, though. And we should be fine, because we've won City, so I think what I actually want to do, I'm going to help City instead. I've changed my mind. I'm going to help City. And we can do that by doing this, because we've won this side of the map, right? So now we can kind of do some shit like this. Okay, beautiful. Looking for this T-44. Hello? Anybody home? Okay, I'm gonna come out. This is what we're gonna do. Come out. I just don't want to get hit by like ISU. There's a Viper back there. I don't know exactly where this T-44 went. He might be sitting in the bushes somewhere. So I'm gonna kind of push in with these guys and just provide view range rather than defend the west. I'm just gonna push in with these guys instead. Borisk is moving too. He's got really good concealment. Okay, at this point, I'm just going to make a run for this area. There's BZ. There's T-44. And I put this building kind of in between me and some tank destroyers, maybe. There's the Vipera. Yep, here we go. Just keeping this rock in between me and the Viper. Okay, gonna hit him in the track. We get a lot of spotting from that. This is going to be our spotting game, guys. I'm just going to wait, and then I'm going to poke up. So I'm going to ping the BZ. Actually, I'm just going to use my... Yeah, so I just want to go... I want to poke like this. Hopefully he hasn't moved. Yeah, look at this. So we can spot him without getting lit ourselves. I am spotted for that. ISU can't hit me, though, from here. I think this guy's AFK, maybe? Or disconnected. We're going to take advantage of that, get some damage back, is what it is, man. You know, like, whatever. ISU should be facing the other way. I'm wondering if I can get an HE into his butt. Let's see. Okay, good. That pens. That pens too, and lights him on fire. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Good game, guys. 1761 damage, 3974 assist. Wasn't sure how that was going to go from the get-go, but we made a quick adjustment, right? Good call out by that guy. Can you spot this? I'm looking at the map. I'm like, good call, man. We made the adjustment, and we ended up with like well over 5,000 combined, guys. So that was a really, really good game, right? And I just haven't had a lot of like good players on my team. So like when you get a game like this with actually good players, 6K combined, like it's nothing, right? And I thought that was an excellent game, and I thought I would regret it, but turns out this got us to almost an 11K WTR. So I'm now very happy with this session. 1633 damage, and good game, good spotting. Thank you, good game. Just like really that simple, man. You know, like sometimes you're going to have to make adjustments, guys, but always be looking at the maps. Like I wasn't looking at the map at the beginning of the game. I can say that. I can say that was a big mistake on my part, not looking at the map. And it's just something like when you don't play for a while, you just like forget certain things. Always pay attention to the map, guys. We've improved our win rate by 1%, and we're up to 1364 damage. And like this thing is just a damage machine, man. This tank is like almost a medium. Like it just has really good DPM, man. Like I would consider the Hawk 30 to be an aggressive light. I would put one step more onto the M41. Like this thing is almost a medium. Like it is so aggressive, and you need to use that to your advantage. Use the gun, use the HE, man. Like otherwise you're never going to get damage numbers like this, right? Especially because the AP has bad shell velocity compared to the Hawk 30. Like I can't tell you the amount of times I've taken shots with the M41. Like actually you just saw it there when we missed the T44-100 or whatever the heck that thing is. Right when we moved positions, remember? And I took that shot, and I was like, you forget that it's not the freaking APCRs. Like, look at the difference in shell velocity, 1,080, and this is like 800 or something like that, 830. And I'm telling you, you don't think that's that much of a difference, but when you're so used to playing with the APCRs all the time, it really does make a difference, you know, and you will miss some shots because the shell velocity just isn't quite as quick. Anyway, guys, that's it. Again, we'll take a last look at the stats here. It was almost an 11K WTR. We won 3 of the 4. Thank God, man. I finally got a good session in this vehicle. We averaged 1292 assists. Most of that came from the Fisherman's Bay game. And overall, we what is this, 2,900 combined and some change, or like close to 3K combined. So this actually was a great session. We're at 81% on the mark now, and hopefully we can get this second mark, man, because oh my goodness, I just want to get it. I know we're only at 65 battles, but I really feel like I should be able to mark this thing like by now, right? So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I will catch you for the next session. Take care until then, and bye-bye now.